Entry to new markets. Market entry strategy is a planned distribution and delivery method of goods or services to a new target market. In the import and export of services, it refers to the creation, establishment, and management of contracts in a foreign country. Benefits or opportunities of entering new markets. Wider customer base. International expansion affords access to new markets, and once a corporation has been successful in their home country, it makes sense to take the business abroad. With access to new markets, a business has the potential to build a new customer base. In addition, open borders provide businesses with access to more untapped markets quicker. For example, a business that expands into Europe has access to many more countries and customers via open borders. All the above can lead to higher revenues and profits as demand would have now grown to a global scale. Access to local talent. Expansion of a corporation abroad gives it access to a pool of potential workers with unique skill sets that may not be available in the domestic market, and these can furnish the firm with a competitive advantage over rival firms. Increased business growth. One of the prime rewards of international expansion is an escalation in business growth. Entering foreign markets allows faster growth for companies, and by extending the business's global footprint, new audiences experience your product or service. This could lead to further expansions. Stay ahead of the competition. Expanding abroad allows you access to new customers and visibility that your current competitors might not have. Expanding abroad furnishes the firm with an opportunity to get out of a saturated market and be a step ahead of the competition. It can be the inspiration of new ideas. When a business makes a push for global marketing, it exposes itself to new ideas because it becomes involved in new cultures. This can inspire innovation that can take the business to new levels while it is able to reach out with the existing portfolio to generate revenues. It increases the visibility of your brand. When the corporation is able to reach new markets with its brand, its visibility increases along with it. This makes it a lot easier to take advantage of future opportunities because it will have established a cornerstone within global markets. Each new campaign makes it easier to expand upon these opportunities as well. Regional centers. Organizations expand globally for many reasons, one of which is to be able to provide a reliable service to their international clients. By setting up in a new country, a business will be able to lower their operational costs. In addition, by hiring local workers who know the local language and local customs, you can serve your clients within the same time zone without any complications. This enables you to reach a wider international audience. It offers greater stability to a business. Trends in every industry are constantly evolving. What was favored some years in the past might not be fashionable today, but every local market is unique. Today's treasure in America might be tomorrow's treasure in Africa, allowing an organization to create new products for the evolving market while maintaining the value proposition of the older product for the new market. Creating new relationships that make the process easy to complete. Well, persons with local experience around the world can help the business be able to target specific demographics with ease. Video calling from Telegram, Skype, or FaceTime, instant messaging, email services, and other communication platforms enables a firm to work with delegates from around the world instantly to move in real time with potential customers so that the global marketing process becomes quite simple. Detriments or problems of entering new or international markets. Cost of establishing and termination of an entity. Whether you're planning a long-term expansion or just testing a market, you need to prepare and factor in both setting up and shutting down costs. Building infrastructure, setting up a business entity, and paying local workers can be very costly, not to mention very time-consuming. Transport costs can spike as goods would now need to be transported over increasingly long distances, especially with shipping. Each country's government operates differently. Therefore, to work legally and compliantly, you may need to hire lawyers, local tax accountants, and international human resources experts. In addition, ongoing costs are required to keep running the business successfully. Managing international employees, human resources and payroll obligations present challenges as hiring international employees requires a new level of human resources support and administration. If the organization does not have the capabilities in-house, then it will need to outsource. As mentioned before, business and employment regulations may be different than in your home country. Therefore, it is vital that you partner with an international human resource expert who will ensure your workers are legal and compliant to work. And this also then costs money. Business practices and cultural barriers. Culture and business operations are different in each country and as such can present some challenges. If a company is expanding to a country that has different business culture to its own, it is best to receive some cultural training in the country's business practices as well as social customs. Language differences can also cause problems. So it is beneficial to understand the country's language. This will also help smooth the transition of expanding into the new country. There will still be competition in the market. A company may have the best product in the world and be effective with a global marketing strategy, but eliminating local competition does not mean a total elimination of international competition that can be stiffer than the one faced in the domestic market. Additionally, the firm may suffer from lack of knowledge concerning competitor activity and consumer habits in these markets. Exchange rate fluctuations. Fluctuations in exchange rates can make the products or services expensive in the foreign market. Risk of non-payment. It may be a challenge to have all payments made as there can be defaulters who become difficult to track, and this can lead to bad debts. Solutions to problems of entering new markets. Harnessing local market expertise. Moving into a new market requires local knowledge to even respecting local cultures or customers. Cultivating partnerships in the region or local partnerships are a good way to help build your business and develop your international reputation. The company can form joint ventures, which can enable businesses to gain important local knowledge so that culture and customs can be adapted to enable a more successful entry into the new market. Navigating new legislation. It is no secret that global markets have a number of different legislations and jurisdictions in place, which will provide a complex backdrop for conducting business. Understanding these laws and regulations and how they are applied in practice was invaluable or is invaluable in developing success in these new markets. Managing expectations. One of the most important aspects of internationalizing is how you communicate with and manage the expectations of the people that it will inevitably impact. Cross-border knowledge sharing. Knowledge sharing is vital for any business to succeed. Implementing regional structures across markets is just one way that will allow for cross-border knowledge sharing to flourish. Experts in health and safety specialists can regularly provide feedback on how processes and procedures can be improved. Licensing and franchising. A business can give permission to local firms in the new market to produce patented, branded products under granted special licenses. Furthermore, franchises could be given to foreign firms to operate in those new foreign markets. Localizing existing brands to the foreign markets, tastes, and preferences.